Good evening and welcome to The Accidental Artist. My name is Sherry Tiz Godfrey. I'm from New Mexico. I was born and raised here. I love the Southwest, the colors, the sky, and the 300 plus days of sunshine that we have every year to paint. I call myself the accidental artist because I didn't really mean to become an artist. My two youngest kids went to college and I followed them to take a few classes to help them navigate. And the next thing I knew, I had taken more than a few classes and almost had my associate in art. So I went ahead and got that. And as soon as I was finishing up, I found out about the Institute of American Indian Arts, and I thought it was a really good fit. So I came here, and now I'm thinking about art practices and art businesses. So it wasn't something that I intended to do. I was always kind of a utilitarian artist. I sewed, I decorated, I did a lot of activities with groups like Boy Scouts and 4-H, but I didn't intend to be here. This isn't what I saw for my life, so it's really interesting the turns that you take. I when I first started in art, I people kept describing my art as whimsical, and I didn't really like that because I felt like whimsical meant silly or funny and not a serious artist. But as time went on and I produced more and more whimsical stuff, I realized that that was just my personality as an artist, and I was going to have to sort of embrace that and um, enjoy enjoy the fun of art. My real inspirations right now are an artist named Wyann Thompson. She's a Georgia-based artist, and when I first saw her, she was kind of a heavy set blonde woman looking much like myself, and she recently had cancer and had most of her tongue removed, and it makes her difficult for her, but her story is really interesting, and um, she's really inspirational, not just as an artist, but as a person, and how her art she's speaking through her art now even more than she did before. My other really favorite artist that I'm taking a lot from right now is Valerie Belin. She's a French photographer, and she does a lot of layering. One of her really um, interesting ideas is sometimes she uses models and sometimes she uses mannequin, and she likes the idea of, is it real or is it not real? And I also really like that. And so because she uses mannequins, for myself, I started using dolls. And I started out with a photography series using dolls and flowers layering similar to the way she did. And then my next portrait series, I realized I really enjoyed dolls as models because they do have that same sense that Valerie Belin talks about, is that, are they real? Is it a child or is it a doll? And I like that sense of wonder between real and not real, because your paintings are images of something that you see in the natural world frequently or that you don't see in the natural world. And I find I've found that really interesting, and so I'm working kind of in that direction right now too. Going forward, I'd like to really focus on my own style or brand of art because I came to art school not knowing anything. I don't feel like I've developed that yet. I love whimsy and I would really like to keep working in that direction. I also like portraiture and figurative drawing, even though it's not my highest skill, my best work. I'd like to work more with that. And that's the end. Thank you very much.